What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video where I'm going to play with a talent that I don't feel like I gave a chance when it came out. That talent is going to be Streamline. And it's a very boring build that I've got on right now. It's just a Striker's build, but we have had the Overdog's exotic come into the game as well, which gives us 30% amp damage most of the time when we are playing in the battlefield in any of the missions, because it goes with the lowest ranking enemy, and we get more of the lowest ranking enemies than we do of the higher ranking enemies. So my question is that when you do that, you kill your Streamline, because all of a sudden my Streamline's down because it doesn't stay on if you've got a skill on cooldown. So that's your first problem. The feel that if you've got itchy fingers like me, would you end up just disabling the talent most of the time, or letting chungers kill themselves? So you could see the minute it came back on, we jumped up from like 600k to 1 million, so pretty quickly. Because he was the only guy on the field, so we know we was getting the best bonus. So let's try and not mess it up this time. Now, I wouldn't really run this build in Legendary unless you are with friends, because let's face it, you are very we might as well have on glass cannon. But considering we're using the GR9 that has a huge magazine, I mean, we are literally deleting them red bars. I'm actually a little bit surprised. So let's go a little bit crazy. I used the skill at the end. See, I can't help myself. I just can't help myself. That's a real problem, that. I feel like I'd have to unbind the keys for me to be able to use this build. Otherwise, I would end up doing something stupid. I ran up there of all the places to run up, just to be a little bit more annoying. How is that 19? The sensor was red. The red bars disappear. I don't think I've ever felt like... Now, it's definitely not the biggest damage numbers that I've ever seen in the game, but the fact that I fire them damage numbers so fast. Yeah, that is pretty well. Show me your big toe, let me shoot you. Alright, little finger it is. That is pretty mental. So what we'll do, we'll just run one more section before I show you the world's most boring build. Really like to big my builds up here on the channel. While we're getting to the next section though, do me a favor, hit that like button. I would really appreciate it if we can get to 200 or more likes on the video. It really does help the video and the discoverability of the channel out. And if I get to 40k subs before Christmas or the new year, that would be amazing. So I appreciate it if you already helped me out and you already do that. And if you're new here and you started to do it, thank you very much. Alright, let's put our even bigger boy pants on now and hit that Zealot button. Oh yeah. What is this? I mean, we didn't really hit anything challenging then. I was kind of hoping at least a yellow would come out. But yeah, Absolutely crazy. But complete glass and just complete, you know, zero survivability. Which, considering I did a blue build for the last one, this is the exact opposite of that. So you can see, this is what we ended up running with one mod missing. Ah, damn. Didn't realise I'd not put a mod in there. That's what happens when you do builds on the fly, Tickle. So that's what it should be. So our stats should be 54.5 and 153% critical hit damage. Cheska with either obliterate or glass cannon, double crit damage and crit chance. The overdogs, which is the piece that I wanted to run with it, because that 30 amp going with streamline is a huge amount. But I don't like not being able to run my skills. That is the problem. So for me, yeah, I know some people like it. I don't. On a GR9, I would much rather just run steady-handed so that almost every other mag is just a free extension. But then we've got strikers, which is why I said it was boring. Double crit damage on the mask. Double crit damage on the backpack. Crit damage on the knees. And crit damage on the holster. And that's it. So with our newfangled modding, giving us a little bit extra crit damage. And I've also taken off streamline, which is what the video was all about. I'm just going to kind of show you in this next room, if you've not gone already, what I would be running in general. This skin is available right now. I'm not trying to sell it, but doesn't it look nice on the GR9? I get no commission, by the way, for anything that I do when it comes to advertising the skins and what's in the game, but it looks really nice. So now the fact that because I can use my skills, don't get away. Ah, he got away. He didn't go far. Man, I'm getting the worst spawns. Where's my fancy streamer door spawn so I can look really good? Oh, I mean, that's it. We did clear the room out, but yeah, I mean, just really good. But yeah, I mean, other options are available, I guess. There's nothing end up being super special, and streamline really just feels like the extra damage increase. It's just not really worth it. I mean, if you're running in a group and not going to be reliant on your skills and you've not got an itchy trigger finger like me, yeah, all right, stick it on, get that extra damage. But otherwise, bit of a pass. Alright, so that's going to be it for the video. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. I appreciate it if you pressed that like button, and we've got over 200 likes in the video. You are all amazing. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.